Welcome to the show. Today we're going to be talking about an app called the Teen Love Story Games Romance Mystery, and it has only one story, Wizard Love Story, I think it's called, and it's an awesome story. It's a gender locked story for boys, and it is a very awesome one story book, and the whole app just contains one story, and it's super awesome. It's for teenage boys because the main character, the protagonist, he is 17 years old and a high school guy, and the story has four protagonist characters: your character, the two other love interests, and another character that you would find out when you start playing the story. Now, I would be reviewing this book, but at this segment, if you haven't read this book or if you don't know about this, I would definitely strongly urge you to go ahead and install this app. I'll be linking it below in the comment section and in the description box. It is about wizardry and wizard love stories, so all magical and mystical. So it's just not about romance, but also a great adventure that includes time travel, a lot about stopping a ghost, stopping a spirit that wants to, take over the world, and like I said, time travel, and then wizardry, and this whole thing, magic, and high school drama, romance, not that drama, but romance and other stuff. So it's just a very awesome book. And on the top of it, you have 10 or some chapters, and you need to wait for the chapters for 3 minutes, then 5 minutes, and 1 hour. So there's limit like that. But it is free of diamonds. You don't need to spend any diamonds at all. You'll be given the choices, so you will have to make choice like in the choices story app or any other interactive apps, but no diamonds. So that's a very good thing about it, and it's a good read. I would definitely urge you to go on, search the install this app story and read it, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But for those of you who have already read it, now the review part starts. Alright, for those of you who have read it, and or maybe now you have read it and come back for the review. If you have read it, you know this is one of the great books. So your main character, you customize it, you're in a basketball court, you're a high school student, and then you meet someone who looks oddly familiar, but who knows a lot about basketball and also helps you, knows you better. And if you see them, it kind of resembles someone. You think like, wow, they look like very close to you, like they're your relative or something, or a very close someone, maybe because they take pure interest in you and helps you and know stuff that nobody should be knowing. And then you meet the love interest, Mia, who is the girl in high school who you're trying to date for so long. And but you go to this party to impress Mia, but you see accident happens and a chandelier falls off. Mia was there. You thought maybe it's gonna be a mess, she's gonna probably die, but she gets saved. And you don't know how it happened, but you think your friend also tells you that this guy who you met at the basketball and who oddly looks familiar to you, he also helps you to navigate through the situation. And you find out that there was some magic spells and stuff. So then slowly it unwraps. You see Mia, who is who has a bandage for something, I believe. Then slowly, you go to school, and then you tell Mia about the last night's things, but you see Mia doesn't remember anything about the party, about the part when the chandelier falls down and she gets hurt. She doesn't remember anything, but at school something else happens. And then you see Mia gets hurt on the legs or something. She has bandage now, but you had photos on your I don't know, some other social medias and phone, but you don't find it the next morning. So someone has deleted everything so that they don't have any memory of this magical thing, because humans should stand aside from magic. They shouldn't know about it, about the magical realm. But then you go shopping with Mia as you promised her, and then you bump into someone there, and you meet Stephanie, I believe. Stephanie, who is the second love interest here, and you also stumble upon a crystal that you perhaps broke, and then you tell about it to your friend, but he says that nobody should break the crystal. And then that, the story continues from here. And at one point Mia sort of disappears because of all the incidents happening to her. And then you dig a little bit more, and with the guy you finally learn a lot. And then finally this is revealing, you learn about that this guy afterwards, that this is your future self, so he has come from the future to stop a ghost. And he reveals that Mia, your friend, is going to be the ghost in the future. And Mia's ghost in the future also, she has also traveled back from future to past at this present time for you to stop this your future self from warning you and from warning Mia. So she wants Mia to become herself, like a ghost. So that's we find out like there was a tragic accident in Mia's family. So sort of that transformed Mia into her ghostly self. And but this Mia in present, she doesn't want that, so she tries to warn you in a lot of ways. And then you get to decide who do you want to take out for a date, whether it's Mia or Stephanie. And then later you find out Stephanie is also a detective, like an occult detective who is searching for wizardry things and is here to arrest the ghost also. And then the crazy adventure starts. You see people getting possessed. I think someone gets abducted or kidnapped, and then you find them, and finally the ghost gets you. And then also you see Mia was helping her secretly, but also before that you learn magic. And I like the part where we learn magic. And our future self teaches us the magic. Stephanie, Mia, we both learned magic in there. And learning magic, it was the most interesting thing. And even we get stuck in a different magical realm with Mia when the ghost literally traps us there. And it was a really interesting moment there in terms of romancing Mia, because although there was a lot of things going on, Mia's eyes were only fixed on our main character, and we needed to make a lot of choice there. And then finally, the final battle comes, and the ghost appears, and we need to fight her. And we see the ghost also killed our best friend who has been missing for so long, and he is now trying to kill a lot of people now. And then we finally go to the final battle, and we need to make a choice before that. We were falling for both the girls, Stephanie and Mia, and we needed to make a choice. So we choose one love interest. For instance, if we choose Mia, I chose Mia first time. So then Stephanie should be saying, "All right, so I am with. So our future stuff will be with them." And then in the fight, our love interest will be saved. Our main character will be saved. We'll be defeating through our heroics and a very awesome fight that goes down there. And the description is pretty much like it was a awesome adventure. And then finally we see that the other girl dies, and then because of the vortex the balance is disrupted. Like the earth could be in danger because if the balance is disrupted, because we free someone when we were stuck at the realm, and because we freed them at the realm, there is no one there. So like a black hole, it's going to engulf everything if there is no one. Now our future self's love interest is dead. Our future self also sacrifices himself and goes to fill up the vortex or something, this hole, this vacancy there. And that's how it ends. So it's a sad ending, bittersweet ending. Then we see we're sitting at the park with our main character and our love interest after a long time. And depending on who you choose your love interest, you will have pretty different conversations, and you will be sort of remembering or recalling what happened and how you're together still, and we'll be thanking each other. So it'd be a super awesome ending. And now when I think it could have gone for a book two or for more, but it's an app with just one book, but it's just a rock solid book, rock solid storyline, and it's just one of the best books I've studied. And to be fair, this is the first story ever, interactive story that I read, and sort of it led me to find other story apps. And then after a long time research, when I read it for the second time, from a second time I searched, and then I found our choices in 2019 October. So it has been the OG, for instance. Let me know in the comment section how did you like the story and your choices, and how did you feel about it. Feel and I'll comment. Let's talk there. Bye. Peace out.